All right, all right, group. Um, Let me blow your mind a little bit today, just a tiny bit. So I get asked a lot about the meaning of moles and if they signify anything, and like other like little scars or stuff like that on the face. Um, Whether they denote interesting things about a person or not, and the answer to that is yes, they do. Um, why I don't respect people who do physiognomy online. Most of the people that I see doing it, face reading, they never talk about the negative connotations of these features. They always talk about the positives. So let me show you something. Let me blow your brains a little bit here. All right. So what we have here is I have a list of 56 celebrities with beauty marks, moles. They call them beauty marks. Fun fact before we even begin: females statistically get much larger moles, much more often, much more early in life than males. All right, now keep this in mind. It's important to understand. Like males, by far, don't get like as many and as intensely. So it's usually easier to read females when it comes to moles and stuff like that. Usually, the female face is less "quote unquote" dirty. There's much less to read, but the things that you do see, they have really really great importance. So in this sense, the female face is a little bit easier to read. All right, so let's get right to it. I'm gonna go through each and every celebrity picture that we have here, and they're going to have, according to the type of mole we see on their face, they're going to have some sort of either mental illness, mental disease, or some sort of hormonal issue, or some sort of I don't know. Like you guys will see. Can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. Um, and all of these celebrities basically have different types of moles that denote these conditions. Now, I want to say this is not 100%. Nothing is 100% in life. All right? Nothing. Whoever tells you, oh, this is like 100% and doesn't lie, that's BS. There's always an element of chaos. There's always deviation. There's always like background info, variety, stuff like that, mutations that we don't know about, at least in face reading. But you can background check all of the. I haven't even gone through this website fully. I just saw that there were pictures. You can background check any of this crap. If you doubt it, if you're a skeptic, whatever, just background check it. All right, and then if you want, take 50 or 60 other celebrities. I don't know, ask ChatGPT or something, who don't have moles on their faces, and see if any of them suffer from any of these conditions that we're going to go through today. All right, so yeah, without further ado, let's go. So first one we have Elizabeth Taylor. Um, easy to spot. Skin issues, some sort of skin disorder, potentially skin cancer, tumorous. Marilyn Monroe, the very obvious, like the beloved one. Mm, we all know, bipolar personality disorder, BPD, anxiety, depression, heavy depressive episodes. Beyonce, BPD, as well, bipolar personality disorder. No sign of anxiety with her. Selena Gomez, sprinkled all over her face. Some sort of autoimmune disorder for sure. Khloe Kardashian, yeah, skin cancer, some sort of skin issue, a chronic skin issue perhaps. Lady Gaga, she has a very rare one. This is like relatively harder to read. Some sort of neurological like degradation, neurological, like something that has to do with like inflammation, pain, chronic pain. Angelina Jolie, very obvious PPD and cancer. Gigi Hadid, autoimmune disease for sure. I can't tell if anxiety or not. Probably like a minor depressive episode. Cindy Crawford, Uh, General mental illness, depression, nothing too serious. Katrina Kaif, autoimmune disease. Blake Lively, extreme anxiety, minor depression. Pariniti Chopra, I don't know who this lady is. Extreme depression, chronic depression. Holly Berry. Wait, where is Hermo? Oh, this thing. Oh, it's a white one. Yeah, this is usually this is a sign of diabetes, minor diabetes. Drew Barrymore shows one here and here. Yeah, let's say BPD, bipolar, but not as intense. All right, BPD, still BPD. Anne Hathaway, BPD, very clear. A lot of duality in her face, dualism. Jessica Alba, autoimmune, either autoimmune or like a chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation. Scarlett Johansson, obsessive compulsive disorder, something that has to do with her skin for sure, but OCD for sure. And look at that smile. Iggy Azalea. I would not say BPD. I would say general mental health issues. Yeah, I would say stemming from anxiety, some sort of mechanical thing going on in there too. I can't really put my finger on it. I can't read her as well. Gotta be honest. Julia Roberts. Mm, yeah, some sort of skin condition. Some sort of this is very rare. Some sort of skin condition that might pop up or might have popped up later on in life. Maybe even skin cancer, but definitely a skin condition. Sarah Jessica Parker. Definitive BPD. Yeah, or actually, you know what? Definitely obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, and some sort of body dysmorphia. Maybe I was wrong about BPD. Yeah, no BPD, no BPD. OCD, BDD. Right, Carey, BPD, very clear. Kelly Rowland. Depression. This is weird. This isn't even chronic. Depressive episodes, prone to some sort of viruses or infections. Tracy Ellis Ross, don't know who this lady is. BPD for sure. Got a lot of it. Natalie Portman, slight signs of BPD. Depressive episodes, nothing too serious. Let's skip this dude. Zoe Kravitz. Eating disorder for sure. BDD, eating disorder. Leah Michelle, definitely slight BPD as well. I've done a full face reading on her too, and I said I see a lot of mental illness on her on my previous video. So there's definitely BPD, and maybe also because she has a lot of masculine features as well. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Janet Jackson, heavy depressive episodes. Yeah, heavy depression. Kate Upton, BPD, slight anxiety, eating disorder. Nikki Reed, I don't know who this lady is as well. I don't see that much of BPD. Inflammation issues. I don't see anything crazy on her. She might be a. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. This thing, yeah, I don't know. Slight BPD, but I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything on her. It's weird. She's like one of the exceptions. Eva Mendes, eating disorder, 100%. Body dysmorphia, eating disorder. Autoimmune. We're gonna skip that. That looks like a fake pic. Ashley Simpson, eating disorder. Rachel Bilson, eating disorder. So this Kim Cattrall, autoimmune disease, for sure. Skip. She doesn't even have a. I can't really see anything on her face. So Jennifer Lawrence, chronic anxiety, ADD, ADHD. Like we can keep going, you guys. We can keep going. We can keep going. You know, stress, anxiety, hyper stress. This is very rare. This has to do with stress and the gut. Severe chronic depression. Same thing here, right? Same thing happening over there. We can keep going. OCD, some sort of autoimmune disease as well. But yeah, you like you can look at any of these. All right, eating disorder, guaranteed. Google any of these. Oh, that's the end of the list. Google any of these. All right. Like this is how obvious your health status is to me, personally, to me. Okay. This is how obvious it is. This is just what you can tell about a person from like the moles they have on their face. Now imagine what you can do with the full face. All right? Like I said, if you don't believe me, just Google it. All right? And then compare it to celebrities or other people whose health status is like public info. Just compare it to them whether they have moles or not. So compare it to the ones that don't have any moles on their face, who have like clean faces, and tell me if they're suffering from any of these diseases. And for these guys that are on the list, whoever you Google, that's the just Google, for example, like Marilyn Monroe disorder or disease or illness or whatever. That's like the first or second thing that's gonna pop up. So, yeah, moles do have meanings. They have positive connotations too. You know, it's always a trade-off, but we're not gonna talk about that today. There you go. So, hope that answers your question. I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter at jackoffaces.